Good Tuesday morning. I'm starting off my day just a tiny bit different. I ran out of my decaf coffee pods, so I'm going to have vanilla biscotti. It is a little bit of caffeine, but I rarely do caffeine, so it's going to be okay. I also put in a little So Delicious coconut creamer, 2 tablespoons for 1 point. So starting off the day with 1 point and going to figure out what I'd like to eat this morning. So, good morning, everybody. Just wanted to take a minute and share another winning moment. So as I become a little bit more accountable and just paying attention again to what I'm actually putting in my mouth, I'm realizing how often I am swayed to do things that I know that I don't necessarily want to do. So today I had a breakfast situation where my family wants to bring me back some breakfast this morning. Great gesture, right? But what do I order that is nice and healthy and all that stuff? So I think, okay, this will just be another time that I just eat whatever and I just don't pay attention to it. So what do I say? Okay, just go to McDonald's and bring me an oatmeal and a sausage patty. And I think that that's going to be pretty good, right? No, I did the points on that. 13 points for the oatmeal. And 6 points for the 6 points for the sausage. So even then I was like, okay, I'll just start the day with a lot of really high points and I'll just try to watch it and do better, throughout the day. But why? But why? Seriously? This is the good part about accountability and about sharing your journey and about having to think through the decisions that you're making. Thankfully, they were dawdling around and took forever to actually get to McDonald's. So I had time to say, look, no, I'm not doing this. Called them back and said, you know what, just bring me a salad instead. And so I had them to bring me a Southwestern salad with grilled chicken, and that is a whopping 7 points. So another winning moment. Be cognizant, be aware of what you're doing. And, sometimes we don't make the best decisions. So the moral of this story is sometimes we don't make the correct initial decision, or maybe not correct or incorrect, but just maybe it's not the best decision for our day. I was setting myself up for failure by having a massively high breakfast, and it wasn't anything special. It wasn't a dinner or a lunch or a breakfast out with a friend, or there's just no reason to have a 20-something point breakfast for just no reason. And even when I wasn't desiring that, it wasn't going to fulfill anything. So hopefully this will help somebody today. Just know that even if you make the wrong decision in the beginning, you can always think again. You can always take it back. You can always make a change. All right? Have a happy Tuesday. Just thought I'd show you my Tuesday outfit of the day. I really love this dress, and I realize that I don't wear it enough, but isn't it pretty? Hey, it's Tuesday and I've left the house, headed out to teach. I left a little bit later than normal, so I'm kind of rushing, which I hate to do. Traffic is not exciting to be rushing in, so try to be careful here. But I am hoping that I can get through traffic so that I can hit Dunkin' Donuts and get some coffee, because just doesn't seem like my 1 cup this morning is gonna cut it today. So it's been a pretty good eating day so far. I had a Southwestern salad for brunch, I guess you could call it, because didn't get that until about noon. So dressing is like 4 more, so 11 points for brunch, lunch, whatever. And then it's about 3 o'clock now, so I started feeling a little snacky. I did give in to my kids' treat bag. So full disclosure here, this is like high honesty. So I had a little baby Reese's miniature and a peppermint patty mini. So done with all that. Not going to be in the car with me anymore because I realize I still can't trust myself. Trying to get off of sweets completely. So not gonna keep trusting myself with that. So they will go in the trunk while I drive so that I'm not tempted to sneak in the bag. So I don't know, I think those are usually like 2 points a piece, so that's about 4 points for that. And then I brought along for the ride a little container of grapes. Funny I didn't go for those first, but I'm still hungry, so I probably should have had another small meal before I left the house, but I just didn't. So I have some grapes, and I have another one of those little squeezy pouch things, so I just might have that too. It just depends on whether or not I can get to Dunkin' Donuts, because I know that that coffee will definitely help me to kind of fill up space. So it's not a very busy teaching day for me. But I do have these first little group of kids. It's a long stint for me. It's an hour and a half at one house, and then another student right after that. And then I have a lot of videoing to do tonight, a couple projects that I'm working on, and some things coming up for this weekend. So it should be a good day. Actually, one other thing I wanted to mention, I'm actually pretty excited. I have been paying attention to clothing again. Not because I'm in a new size or anything like that, not because I think that I look amazing. You know what did it? Is this wonky, crazy hair that I've got going on, which, as I've already told you guys, I'm not too excited about. Probably be changing at the end of the month or so, beginning of next month, not sure, but I've got to write it out for a little bit. But it has challenged me to pay attention to my clothes so that I feel good. You know how when your hair, I don't know if you're like me, I love hair. Like, it has to be right. It has to be what I want anyway. Let's put it that way. It may not always be right on other people's opinions, but it has to be what I want. And so I've just noticed with this not being exactly the way that I wanted it, I've felt kind of bleh, you know. And so it has challenged me to get back in my closet and, you know, pay a little bit more attention to my clothes so that I feel a little fancier. And it has also made me do my face, which has been kind of interesting. I can't tell you the last time that I really had a face full of makeup, but this is the second day that I've really taken time, and it feels really good. Feels really good. So anyway, just wanted to share that. Yep, I'm hoping that there's not going to be some traffic craziness coming up here. So anyway, I won't keep blabbering, just wanted to fill you guys in before it gets started, and I'm sure I'll come back and let you guys know what I choose to do for dinner. I am honestly feeling something really light. I really, really want a smoothie, so I probably will go with like some high protein type smoothie for dinner. I still have quite a few points, so it's not like I'm lacking there, but I think just the fact that I've had 3 high point days in a row, I'm kind of caught up now, and I'm really just not as interested. So if I eat a bunch of points, it will only be like stupid stuff, and I'm not about to start that again. So anyway, I'll check with you guys in a little bit. Okay, you guys, so 3 lessons down, 1 more to go. Oh my goodness. I had to record this. Man, my makeup is not holding up today. Anyway, this, I stopped at Dunkin' Donuts. They don't have sugar-free pumpkin spice latte. I don't know what I was thinking, but I just decided that I didn't want to spend the points on the sugary stuff. So I got a sugar-free blueberry. Dear goodness, it's disgusting. I've had blueberry coffee before, and I really like it, and I know somebody who's crazy about it. But I tell you what, I got in my lesson, and I sat down to start working with my student, and it literally smelled like vomit. It smells like vomit. So needless to say, I got this medium. It's not gonna happen. I'm about to go into 7-Eleven and get something else to drink to make it through my last lesson, and then I'm done. I'm done. But I was saved from the extra pumpkin spice latte points today, and this sugar-free Dunkin' blueberry never will happen again. I like some of their other sugar-frees, but this is just not happening. Had to tell you. Don't do it. Don't do it. I seriously want to wash my mouth out with soap. So after I jumped out of the washing machine, I needed to run into the store to get some coffee pods for the machine at home. And I had a little run-in with some Tate's gluten-free chocolate chip cookies. Hey, they're gluten-free, right? So on the way home, I decided to have a couple cookies, and unfortunately, those couple cookies turned into 4 cookies. And I thought I was still okay, because if I remember correctly, it was 4 points for 2 cookies. Nope, I didn't remember correctly. It was actually 4 points per cookie. So that wonderful drive home with the 4 cookies turned into dinner. So when I arrived home, I decided to just have a 0-point bowl of soup for dinner and call it a night. All in all, it was still a very good day. I ate everything still within points, and I can consider that to be successful. So I'm hoping for yet another great day tomorrow with a little less sugar. All right, have a great one.